Greetings, humans. Spitting Mantis here with the next episode of the Long Dark Challenge mode, Whiteout. Thanks for joining me. Well, I thought we'd be ready to move on to Mystery Lake at this point already. However, actually I've been thinking, let's go to the display. Can't crank up the gamma here. Kind of surprised. Anyway, we are getting torn up by wolves still. No matter where we're at, the wolves hunger for my flesh. So we got this old drawer full of stuff. Let's actually check what's on us right now. I don't think it'll let us sleep anymore. I don't think we're tired enough. So I don't need all of this. Let's start putting some of the medicine away. Our goal will still be to head to Mystery Lake ASAP. It's a lot of pills. A lot of painkillers. Never gonna need that many. Sure, half. Alright, we do have the decent cargo pants. Okay, so we haven't made any deer pants in this game. That's in Stalker. Heavy wool sweater. Everything is kinda okay except for the boots. We probably should stay in for another day. We really don't have any type of food happening here. So let's see. Alright, clothing's leather boots versus insulated boots at 42. Do I have any other insulated boots? I do not. Okay. Don't have a spare scarf. Hat at 75. Isn't better. Mittens at 60. Yeah. So we could take the time to repair up while we heal up. Alright, we can kill that right now. Food poisoning. Right. We do not have the required supplies. We have to make a reishi tea as soon as possible. That's not so good. Not so good. Do need to grab some foods. What else can we grab? I find that the fresh food degrades really fast. Do not have a weapon. Alright. Before we go out, I'm going to take a look to see where some reishi mushrooms are. Just so that we're not... Since we're so sick. Yeah, there should be some up in the silent clearing. So let's do the silent clearing. Hopefully we will not die before then. This is a hope. Our energy's okay, but not great. So we can go up either way. I guess we'll go this way. A little bit closer. But we're going to have to sleep it off, so... Make sure we get up there ASAP. You know what? Dang it. I am not thinking right. I'm not thinking right. The wrong way. I've wasted all that energy. Ah, shoot. Of course there's a wolf hanging out right there. We really need to be proactive about this. I don't think he's just gonna pass. I think we're gonna have to he starts to charge, gotta swing at him. Yep, go the other way. Go the other way. Yep, still going the other way. Excellent. So, up here to the silent clearing, hope that we get some mushrooms. ASAP. So we need to fix this food poisoning. Or else we're gonna die. Speaking of, it's one of the wolves I tussled with must have died up there. So if there are no mushrooms here up in the silent clearing, that's gonna stink. I'm also not totally sure if I've checked that house in this particular game mode. Come on. Got to make it. Please let there be some mushrooms. Okay, I see stumps. Stumps are a good sign. We will grab the old man's beard since we are here. Yes. Alright. That was very necessary. Okay. Steaks. Alright, I'm at 50%. So basically, you take the shortcut. I have injured my ankle here before.
I need to find a place to rest.
Okay. Now we gotta make the tea.
So
All right.
tired.
What? Fuel. Shoot. All right, we got to get this going. Fire log. Reishi mushrooms. Yes. All right, let's drink it. Literally a lifesaver. Now we gotta rest 10 hours. 10 hours of daylight left.
I don't feel so good.
Alright. Time to rest, it is. I really just don't want to waste the fire. Yeah, I knew we had a fish there. Let's cook it up. Alright. Let's see if we can get better. Not that much better. Rest 5 more hours. Okay, there's no afflictions. We're only a little bit tired. So yeah, now is probably the correct time to fix up what got busted up. Done got busted up from the wolves. Right, but there is that fact that I need to use a lantern to repair anything. I wonder. There's no way we were survive a wolf attack. We're only at 39% durability. Crap. Guess we can break some stuff down. Alright. Let's just take stuff that's really not ever going to be needed. Just break it down. Break it down. Alright. This is not taking too long. Okay. Let's take some time, do some stuff. Yeah, that illness threw our whole day-night cycle off. Ta-da! Right, we got that going for us. Still got some reishis. I can repair some things. Yeah, so this stuff all got busted up. Can't repair in the dark. That is true, it seems. Alright. Semi-tired? Actually, I don't have food or water. That's weird. Do not have any water. Wouldn't be in there. Yeah, I do have plenty of water. Cool. Foodstuffs. Right. Stuff that's more likely to spoil sooner than later. Yeah, it's a high protein diet. For sure. Alright. Don't know if it'll let us actually sleep 6 hours. Maybe. It was close. Okay. Right. 81 versus 76. This one's better. Put it away. Need to replenish my flares. My knife's good. The special stuff is all in here. Fuel. Bullets, rifle, bandages and such. Yeah, I need to find some stuff. Really do. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to rest 1 hour. Get our health up a little bit. And go out and see if we can harvest the rest of those wolf carcasses. I said carcasses. Alright, that was good. Where is he? There he is. You're a jerk. It is just like non-stop Wolf Town. Non-stop Wolf Town. Okay. Right, all this stuff's put away. Rifle cartridges, hatchet, lantern, agua, food, wood. Alright. So, what are there? There's like some other little crafty thing we could do. We could repair our shoes. So we just repair a bunch of this stuff. No, no! Sorry about that. Alright, good as new. Mittens. see if they're still hanging out right outside the door. Wolf is a jerk. Traveling way too late. Need to find that dang hatchet. Alright, let's start going for some of the other stuff. I think MREs degrade slower. Not totally sure, but it's good to have that one as a safety. Now we can get into some of the canned stuff here. Some of these 59s. $56. Alright, it's doable. Let's pick up all these burnt out flares. Maybe we can make an art piece out of them. Was that another one? Okay. So yeah, let's see if we can actually do something with these guys. Drop. 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 Just a normal little pile. Didn't do anything. Alright, this guy's outside waiting for us, I'm sure. Guess we can use that last bullet. Try to. We're strong enough to fight him. Sleep for 1 hour. Maybe an hour later he'll have gone. Okay. No wolf in the road on this side. What if the last wolf's still just hanging out there? Even if I don't actually want to eat it, I think that'll count towards our total if we store it. Could be backup meat. Got this duck in. We can cook this later. the raw meat drawer. You go. It's quite a lot. Huh. Really wish we had a hatchet. Wow. We ate almost a whole MRE. Five hours of daylight left. This wolf gonna be right outside the door. I mean, for cereal. And no reason not. We should get tired if we can. Let's take this guy. Weather's nice. See if the weather changes a lot. Not really. Quality of the light definitely changed. 2 hours of daylight left. Let's see if we've been in here in this particular mode. Yeah, we have. So there was no hatchet anywhere. That is such a bummer. Alright, back down the hill we go. Then maybe cook up some noms. Are we finished on sticks? No, 42.50. Alright. Alright, here we go. Go ahead and put all the sticks away. Surely that's enough sticks. I can take 3 sticks out, and we will do that. Perfect. How about, I bet you it's only 10 reclaimed wood. No, it's 30 reclaimed wood. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Man, I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Sure you can, my friend. Wonder what the new cooking is going to be like in the game. They said they're going to change how it's handled, so you can multitask. You won't be like locked into the cooking menu. So much wolf meat. I think it's worth it. On the fire log. Let's go ahead and have a cup of coffee. And some foods. And some drink. Alright, then we'll finish cooking. That's a whole bunch of wolf meat. Make that for future use. Cooking too. Nice. Alright, let's take care of our most essential needs here. And I do think that this is a good place to end this episode. I do appreciate you joining me, and I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. If you enjoy these videos, makes me super happy when you like and subscribe. That's going to be all for now. Spinning Mantis out. Namaste.